Welcome to day 2 of the Basic Classical Pilates Matwork order. Day 2 is exercise 2, the roll-up. So first I'm going to show you the full version of the roll-up as best as I can do it, and then I'm going to break it down for you guys to see how, if it's not something that's easy for your body, how you can build up to it little by little. Here goes the full version. Alright, so how would we build up to this? Step 1, we could bend the knees, that might help. Yes, to be able to roll through. If you have any tightness in the hip flexors or the low back, bent knees might help. Step 2, we're going to help ourselves a little bit by holding on with our hands. Instead of reaching the hands, you can hold on to the back of your legs, chin to chest, make the shape you want with the spine, that round shape, and then bring the shape backwards from the pelvis. You want to put your sacrum down into the mat. Hold here. 3 exhales. Each exhale, deepen the abdominals in, like you're pulling your belly button away from your shirt, away from your front of your pants. Last exhale, and then rock forward. Alright, so that would be step 1. You can do that for days, for weeks, for months. If you feel like you're able to get that well and you're up for more challenge, next step would be to do the same thing with the arms released. Yeah? So no help from the arms are reaching forward, and you roll down, and you hang out kind of in this hardest spot where it's really the hardest for your body to hang out, and you deepen your abs in, away from your shirt, away from your pants, and you come back forward. Another option depends on your body type. It might actually work better for you with legs straight, so same idea, roll back, find your tough spot, and hang out there. Pull your abs in deeper, lengthen your spine, widen your collarbones, reach your legs, and roll forward. And then as you keep going day by day, probably you'll be able to roll a little millimeter further back every time until you're able to control not just the roll down, which is not the hard part because their gravity is helping you. The hard part is to really control the segmental movement of the spine. So really be able to lift the spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time, on the way up, with the abs pulling in, with the length through the neck, with the width through the collarbones. And then once that's going really well, then we can add the real pace to it, the real flow. And we can do 5, let's say, up and down, 4, 3 more. All right. Looking forward to seeing your videos, so you can post it with the hashtag I know my Pilates, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow for day 3 and the 3rd exercise in the Basic Matwork order.